Hello! I'm sorry for the really junk background. Basically, in my room, it's a really cloudy day, so there's like no light in my room. And then also there's like, I've been having trouble with this dog barking downstairs, and you can hear it a lot more from my window than you can in here with the windows closed. So it is what it is, because I wanted to record a video because I haven't recorded a video in like over a month, I think. And I really wanted to. I randomly get the urge to be productive in certain ways, so don't question it. I also just woke up, so my face is really puffy because water retention. So today's video, as you clicked on it for, I'm gonna be showing you guys my pacifier collection. All of them are adult pacifiers. I have never actually tried a baby pacifier just because like I've looked at them in the store. I've considered buying them, but they're just so small and my teeth are already messed up, so I feel like it just wouldn't work because like I don't need more like alignment issues, if you get what I'm saying. But I don't have any problem with adult pacifiers in terms of my teeth. It just makes them a little crooked looking when they're in my mouth, but that doesn't bother me personally. So I really prefer Generation 2 pacifiers, which are the wider matte shields to Generation 1 pacifiers. For a lot of reasons. One of them is very much like the texture. I cannot stand like the glossy finish on the Generation 1 pacifiers, but I still do have a lot, and all but one of them I keep in this little drawstring bag, even though like I can't put any more in here, and that's why one of them isn't in here. I also want to mention some of these I got for being a promoter, because my Instagram has 6,000 followers, so a lot of like Paci shops like to reach out to me, or I reach out to them, and if I have any coupon codes for the shops, I will link them below. I'll also say which pacifiers are from which shop if I can remember, which I probably will. There's only one pacifier that I will not recommend the shop for, and I'll tell you why, but there's been issues with that pacifier, so yikes. So don't expect for that one, but let's get into it. I don't know which one to do first. I guess I'll start with the Generation 1 pacifiers first. So not going in any particular order, there's this one, which is like little twin stars, and it has, I don't know, I won this in a giveaway. So again, I'm not gonna say which shop this is from because I got it from another user on Instagram, their giveaway. Then I have this one. I actually made this. It's one of the crystal add-ons that like I make in my store because I have a Paci shop, which I'll also link below. But this one actually in the mail, I don't think you can see it, there's like a line right here because this front piece, like the ear, came off, I guess, so I just glued it back on. It wasn't a big deal, but it does have a line now. This one was so expensive. I think I did a review on this one, I don't remember. But this is my shaker Paci, my only one that's a shaker. It says Creepy Kid, and it is adorable. I love it so much. Also, my favorite color is purple. I feel like I mentioned that in every video I do, but my favorite color is purple. So you can imagine that I love this one, especially because like it has little spikes on it. I love it so much. This pacifier I've had for like a long time. It also has really messy glue, and you can even see one of the rhinestones is like not positioned properly, but it's really cute. I think that's Rainbow Dash, like the old vintage Rainbow Dash. I love it. It was like one of my first deco pacifiers that I bought. So then there's this one. Okay, so this is another pacifier that I won't recommend the shop for, just because like my order with this one was fine. Like I love this pacifier so much. I think it's really unique. I love the paint splatter stuff. I would want to try to do that kind of design myself if I had like the space for it, where I could just like with the paintbrush, but I don't, because I literally work in my bedroom. But yeah, so like this pacifier is great. I love this. My issue with that shop was I made another order with them and they didn't contact me for like 4 months, and they kept ignoring me trying to contact them or giving me excuses, and I ended up just getting a refund from them through PayPal. I asked for a refund originally through like contacting them, but yeah, so I don't recommend the shop that this is from because they have really bad customer service, not only for me but apparently for a lot of other people. So that's a whole tangent, but I do love this pacifier. I use this a lot. It's really cute. Oh my god, I love this one too. I barely use this though for some reason. I think I just need to be in a specific mood for it. It just says like innocent. Like when I saw this, I had to get it. I remember I just like immediately claimed it when I saw the picture of it. I also really recommend this shop. I've talked to the shop owner a lot of times. I used to follow her personally on Instagram. She's a really nice person and she makes really pretty pacifiers, like as you can see. Like the attention to detail I love, because like there's like just a whole thing of little like roses down here, and like there are the bigger roses here. It's just like, it's so adorable. And then this is the other pacifier that I was originally talking about not recommending their shop. So this pacifier is a whole mess. This was the first deco paci that I ever bought, and originally I absolutely loved it because it is light purple, and it has pusheen, but do you see this mess? So what happened with it, and also there's like dried glue that's like here that looks dirty too, which is just gross, and a bunch of like the pearls are misaligned. But yeah, so what happened with this paci is basically I went on a trip, and I don't know how hot it was when I was on my trip. It was during summer, but it wasn't even during the hottest months of the year, for here at least. So it was probably around like, I don't know, like 90 degrees. And whatever glue they used for this pacifier, it completely melted. Because when I came back from my trip and I tried pulling this out of the little drawstring bag, it was stuck to everything. It was stuck to other pacifiers, it was stuck in various places to the drawstring bag, and then I had to clean it, and it's just gross. It's really gross. Like, do you see? Like, everything was perfectly aligned before, but now it's just like all ruined, and also like the front piece is like slid down a lot. Like, do you see how like, yeah, it's really down. So I'm not happy about that, also because now that the glue is like dry again, I can't move anything back and it's all dirty because stuff stuck to the glue. It's just not great, and I feel like throwing this away, but I hate wasting things, so I've kind of just been keeping it. So actually I probably shouldn't have included this in my video, but I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I don't know. This one sucks. I used to love it a lot. It was like one of my favorites because it is really pretty. Like the theme is really pretty, but it's been ruined. This is the last generation 1 pacifier that I have in my collection. It is the one that I absolutely use the least because it is just plain. It has like a little like unicorn thingy on it, like a, I mean it's like a sticker, but it's kind of almost printed on there. They did it really well. But the reason why I barely ever use it is because it's not decorated at all, which, I mean, I'll probably end up decorating this. I haven't had it for that long, but like I said, I cannot stand like the feeling of like this glossy texture. I have sensory issues, and also when I'm regressed they get a lot worse, so little gear especially, like triggering that is not ideal. But it is so cute that I couldn't like pass it up, and I got it with like an order of like 3 onesies. So I was like, I'll just add this, it's another $5, that's fine. But yeah, no, I need to decorate this so I can actually use it pretty much. I've only used it once since I got it, and I've had it for like 3 months, I think. This was the first adult pacifier that I ever got. I got it from Wish, actually, but if you really want one of these for cheap, I would suggest AliExpress over Wish, because I've also bought other adult pacifiers from Wish, and other than this one, all of them had like a really bad toxic smell to them. But it's this little Paci. It's just a regular like little pink small shield one. I added a bunny sticker to it. And also I'm sorry that like it's fuzzy. I will go over, like I'll flip my camera around so it can focus properly at the end of the video and just like go over all of my pacifiers so you can see them in better detail. But yeah, there's this little cute one, and I love that it does the, I don't know why, like I do that when I'm using it too. I just like I'm sorry. But yeah, no, this one's really cute. I still love this one a lot. This one is also matte, like the Generation 2 pacifiers. It's a bit different of a texture of matte, but it's not glossy, so I can definitely deal with this one. And that is everything that was in this bag. Do you see how cute this bag is too? If you're wondering where I got it in the same giveaway as that one pacifier that I think the first one that I showed you guys. And also to match the bag from that giveaway, I also got this really cute Paci clip. And it has little twin stars, and I love little twin stars. They're like my favorite. My favorite Sanrio character is Kiki, which is the blue like boy little twin star. So I love it, but at the same time I have to be like in a very certain mood at a certain like little age to use this, because otherwise it'll just annoy me and I'll be like, ah. So that's why this is the only Paci clip that I have actually, and it's probably gonna stay that way because I barely ever use it. I should not be spending like $10 on another one. Okay, so now getting into Generation 2 pacifiers, I do have less of these, but I use them a lot more because again, like the texture stuff, and I also decorated some of these myself, so I'll tell you which ones were decorated by me. But this one I got for being a promoter for a shop that was like starting up. They ended up closing down, so I can't tell you what shop it's from. It's a pretty simple design though, you could probably replicate it pretty easily. But yeah, there's this one, and it's really cute. It just has like a flower. Yeah, this was a custom too, so I came up with this design basically. So I decorated this Paci all by myself. I actually painted this. This is a little flower, and I'm not a super fan of the design. I was more just trying to test out if I could use acrylic paint on pacifiers and then coat it with Mod Podge, and if that would work. It does, but I just wanted to make sure so that I could use that in my shop in the future, and I do love this Paci, probably also because it's purple, but yeah, so I use it, but it's not my favorite. This is probably my favorite Paci of mine that I decorated. It is really simple, just as a little one. It's the first one that I decorated. But of course it's little twin stars, so I love it. And if you're wondering what I mean by that I kept, it's because obviously like I have a Paci shop. I've decorated a ton, some that I love way more than this in terms of design, some that I wanted to keep for myself, but I'm like, no, I have enough. Even though I have one pacifier that's in the mail currently, from another shop that I promote. So, and actually speaking of that shop, so I've gotten like my first like promoter Paci from them, not my first promoter Paci like in general, but I mean from them. And it's this one. It says little toddler, or it says tiny toddler, sorry. They also gave me this as an extra, which I think is really cool. I chose this design out, they just made it for me, and I really recommend their shop. I'll put it below. I also have a coupon code to use for them, and I just recently bought another pacifier from them with my promoter code. Like not the one that I give out, but so it was a really good deal, and I loved it, and I'm really excited to get the other one. But I really love this pacifier too. It's just super cute. Like, I love this thing too. I didn't ask for this. I didn't even know that they were gonna send this one, but I love it. Another one I decorated is this one. It's pretty simple. I don't know if you can tell, but when I first decorated the little flower one, the little twin star one, and this one, I only had these big pearls. They were the first pacifiers I ever decorated. So they were just like practice, honestly, but I still use them and I still love them. This is Ruby, which is a Tokidoki Unicorno, that's her name, this particular unicorn, and I love her. And then my last pacifier to show you, I actually ended up kind of messing up making this because I was on the phone with my caregiver / boyfriend, I'm taken, and I kind of just like did it without thinking about what I was really doing, so I ended up missing a letter. But now, like, he calls me this messed up version anyway, kind of as a joke, but kind of not, because it's cute that I messed up on decorating my own pacifier. But yeah, so there's this. I really love the design, except for the fact that instead of little lavender, which my boyfriend calls me, it says little laveder. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put an N in there, but I just didn't. Yeah, but I completely decorated this one on my own, and I don't usually mess up on them, so I don't know, it's really sad, but it's funny and I love it at the same time. Yeah. So now that I've finished showing you all of my pacifiers, I do want to say that you are perfectly valid as a little if you do not have pacifiers, or if you only have one pacifier, etc. I have a lot, partially because I have my own shop, partially because I promote for other shops, and also because I do have money to spend, and I have my own debit card so I can buy things online. My parents know that I am a little, so I don't have to hide it from them. All things that contribute to me being able to get pacifiers pretty easily. So, if you cannot get a pacifier on your own, please do not feel bad for that. I just made this video because I like showing off like my little gear, and a lot of other people enjoy seeing what I have, maybe so they can get an idea of where to buy their own, and it's more trying to help people for that versus trying to make you feel bad for not having this kind of stuff. It is a completely optional kind of thing to have if you're little. It can definitely help a lot just having something like a baby item to regress, but it's not necessary. And if you don't have something like this or onesies or anything like that, you are also completely valid as a little. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out. So that's the end of this video. I will be putting down below like which pacifiers from which shop. All the shops are on Instagram, so if I just say the title of the shop, that will be the Instagram username for the shop. And if they have websites, I will also include links to those websites. If I have a promoter code for them to give to you guys, I will give you the promoter code. I do not promote for any shops that I personally would not buy from myself or have not bought from myself and support. So just so you know, I'm not just doing it to like get free stuff or something. I don't know. Like I said, like the one shop that the elephant Paci is from, I actually have another Paci from them that I bought with my own money and coming in the mail right now. So I'm not trying to scam you guys. It's just a coupon, basically. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe. All of my other information will be in the description too. And you can also comment which pacifier you like the best, or what your like dream pacifier or your personal favorite pacifier is. Bye!